It's time for episode 6 of Score One, Still One. Once again today we're going to be playing 3 matches. I feel like that's the best approach for this series, unless we're playing a particularly big, important match. So we're taking on Real Sociedad, and who else? Let's have a look. We're taking on Murcia in the Spanish Cup 4th round. I don't know where they are. They're in the Spanish 2nd Division. I'll probably put out a weaker team against them, and we should still win, and hopefully not lose. If we do concede goals, we won't necessarily lose important players. And then after that, big game against Villarreal, because they are actually 2nd in the table. We are top. Somehow, we are top, with a game in hand as well. We've only lost 1 match, despite all the goings-on with players coming and going all the time. Dynamics, a little bit of a mess. Look at all these others here that don't fit anywhere at the moment. But I'm having fun, and I think you guys are too. Seem to be enjoying the series. I don't know whether to change the formation. Let's just see what my assistant suggests for today. So he's suggesting Higuain up front, Griezmann on the left, Rodrigo, Modric, Saul, Gabi, Xhaka at left back. We're struggling at left back. So do I go with Xhaka, or do I go with a more natural left back in Sergi, who is from the beat? I'm going to go with Sergi because he can naturally play there a lot better. Rest of the team kind of speaks for itself. We've got a few players that are unregistered. I might register them at some point. Zaza's unregistered. Adura still hasn't played for the club. We've got a few players still yet to make their debut. We've got so many strikers, and we're only playing 1 striker. I'm kind of waiting for Higuain to get stolen by someone, I suppose, and then replacing him with someone else. Maybe I should play someone else up front instead of Higuain today. Nah, let's go with this. Let's go with my assistant has suggested. The easy option. Here we go then. This is the lineup for Real Sociedad. I don't know why they're called Real San Sebastian on here. Is that some sort of license thing, or is that their real name? I don't know. Still haven't installed Real Name Fix. It just... I can't really be bothered, to be honest. We've got the face packs in. We've got the logos. I'm not overly bothered about all the competitions having the real name. Here we go then. First highlight of the game. Real Sociedad whip in a ball, but we've cleared in. Higuain. Is he going to break? It's into Rodrigo. Rodrigo all alone. But he's got Higuain in support. Oh, he should have scored that. Another free kick to Real Sociedad, headed away. And now Godin on the ball. Into Griezmann. I think Godin's our captain. Lovely ball through to Higuain. Higuain all alone. Puts it wide again. One-on-ones. Don't talk about one-on-ones on FM18. They end up in the corner flag half of the time. Goalless at half-time then. We've got 2 yellow cards. That's really it. Higuain had 2 chances and didn't stick them out. He's on a 6.4. I'm going to take him off. It's not been good enough. I'm going to cautiously say I'm far from pleased. I'm going to stick Gamero up front. If you're not good enough, off you go. It does mean he might be under threat now, because if they score... Now, if we win 2-1, for example, then our worst player could be Higuain. In fact, at the moment, it's Sergi at left back. What is wrong with our left back position? It's cursed. It really is a cursed position. At the moment, it's going to it's going to be 0-0, meaning we swap top goal scorers, which is not good. We need a goal. I think Griezmann might be our top goal scorer now, but I might be wrong. I'm going to bring on Xhaka for his debut, and we're going to go attacking. Oh, we're on attacking. We're going attacking anyway. It's not working today. Modric into Rodrigo. Oh, great ball through to Gamero. What's he going to do? Gamero, good save by the keeper. At least he actually put it on target, unlike Higuain. Corner, whipped in. Not a great corner at the near post there. Hit away. Last sub of the game. I'm going to... I don't know. I really don't know what to do. Modric is going to come off for... We'll bring on Koke instead of Kroos. We'll rest Kroos today. We've won a corner, which will probably be taken short by Griezmann. No, he's whipped it in. And, oh, nope, it's knocked away. Saul. Koke. Oh, he found Gamero in space and he stuck it wide. Not a great shot. We've had opportunities here. We've not taken them. And we're going to be swapping top goal scorers. Now it's top goal scorers in all competitions, remember. Griezmann's not protected. Maybe I should have done a wild card, but I could say that about any game, couldn't I? Maybe I should have done a wild card on Ronaldo when he lost him. Although I think it was a blessing in disguise losing Ronaldo because of his wages. Although now I am able to edit the wages. You guys have given permission for me to do that. But I don't think I need to, unless it's really drastically high and we're way above our wage budget. Is the ref going to blow the final whistle? Yes, he has. It's finished 0-0. It's our first 0-0 since that Juventus game, which means we still Real Sociedad's top goal scorer, which 2 goals this season for Xabi Prieto, another attacking midfielder. He's got 20 on penalties. That's probably what he's. In fact, he scored. Yeah, he scored 2 penalties this season. Welcome to the club. Okay then, who are we going to lose? It's between Griezmann and Gameiro. They've both got 3 goals. So we're going to the randomizer. Griezmann is number 1 and Gameiro is number 2. Let's just go here and see. Griezmann number 1, Gameiro number 2. Who's it going to be? Generate. Did I click that? I feel like I might have clicked that. And see, look, if I'm just clicking between now that's controversial, isn't it? I obviously don't want to lose Griezmann, but I can't prove if I click that button or not. Okay, what I'm going to do is we're going to go to number 3. Let's be fair here. 3 will just cancel. Okay, now it's on number 3. This is a weird way of doing it. Okay, now I'm going to do it again. Either number 1 or 2. Let's go. It's number 2. Okay, it was number 2 the first time. I'm pretty sure it worked. It just didn't really show a processing thing because I wasn't sure. So we're losing Gameiro. So what's our wage budget look like now then? Are we way above? We are currently on 3.6. We're only 200,000 above. I don't think they'd sack me for that, would they? But look at our finances. They're not great. Minus 69 million. What are they? Are they happy with me? Where's club finances? The board are content with your control over wages, so it's no problem at the moment. Why is Diogo Costa moaning about a lack of games? I can't play him until January. The absolute prune. Right then, second game of the episode. We're taking on Murcia in the Spanish Cup, a team in the division below. We should be winning this, so I've put out a weaker team. I'm going to play Zaza as he plays a defensive forward. Interesting. I think I'll keep him as a trequartista and hope he can do a job there. So I have fully rotated the team. Very different looking lineup. We've got different substitutes on the bench as well. Yeah, I'm just protecting the big boys. We can't be losing those in a cup game. If we get knocked out, it's really not the end of the world. Oh, I've just realised we've still got Gabby at defence midfield. I didn't realise he was still playing him. Never mind. That's not the end of the world. He is our captain today. Let's get my assistant to do this. Blah, blah, blah. I'm being lazy. It's a lazy series. I'm just sitting back, clicking through a few buttons and enjoying the carnage that occurs. And I hope you're enjoying the carnage too. Please hit that like button if you're still enjoying the series, as we managed to just about knock away that corner. Oh, what a goal. We've lost a player to Murcia. That was an unbelievable strike. This could be a bit of an embarrassing defeat against lower league opposition. I have put out a much weaker team, but really, we should still be winning, but I guess there's no chemistry between the players yet. As we get back into it through Bernardo of all people, the centre-back that cocked up against CSK Moscow makes up for his mistake. Good volley as well. Corner from Gabby, the captain for the day. Lovely volley past the keeper, and it's 1-1. Another highlight then. Can we make it 2-1? Here's Perez? Who's that? I don't actually know. I don't remember having someone called Perez in the team. Here's Simonovsky through to Sergi. Oh, lovely cross in. It really was a good cross. And now I've clicked on the referee. I didn't mean to click on the referee. Oh, that was a chance. His name's Gabriel, not Perez. That's just confusing me. Corner to Murcia. Whipped all the way back. And, what a goal again. He scored another one, Zisku. I'd love to steal him. What a strike. Maybe Moya should have done a bit better. Let's have a look at this. All the way back. You just love those sorts of goals. Keeper got both hands to it, but he couldn't quite tip it round. Didn't have strong hands there. Not great, really. Can we equalise at the death? No, good catch by the goalkeeper. And where's this highlight? What is going on? I don't really know. The game's got a mind of its own. Zaza's having a poor game. I think I might bring on maybe Aduriz for his debut. He'll be protected. Zaza's protected as well. In fact, there's quite a few players protected today, so who would I even lose? So Moya is not protected because he was already at the team. Gomez and Bernardo have already played. I think, Jacques. In fact, there's not many players protected. I think Gabriel, we'll have to check at the end of the game, to be honest, when we lose players. Zaza's going to come off for Aduriz, who's going to play as, let's play him as an advanced forward. And Adai's not having a good game there. Maybe Milanov. Can he play as an inside forward? Yeah, he can. Or maybe, in fact, if we swap them round, Milanov can play. I don't really know what I'm doing. Now Now I'm not using my own tactic. I'm just messing around, having no idea what I'm doing. I'm not exactly the best at tactics. I just stumble across things by accident that work really well. And now I'm out of my depth. This is where it's going to go wrong. If we get knocked out of the cup, it could be a blessing in disguise, actually, just losing at this stage. Less games to lose players if we're knocked out now. But it is a bit embarrassing. I'm going to throw on Prieto. Can he play there? Yeah, he can kind of play there. What is it? I didn't even realise this was a thing. Oh, it's team instructions. Roam from positions. Overload it is. See if we can get another goal. They've basically scored from 2 set pieces, haven't they? But that Zhishku guy, what a machine. We're not going to steal him because we're going to steal the worst rated player from them on the day if we do lose, unless we can get back into it here. Oh, good effort from Aduriz. The old man, not looking good. I think we're going to lose in the 4th round of the cup. The board will not be happy with this result. Because I didn't put out a strong team. I wasn't underestimating the opposition. I just didn't want to put out a strong team and risk losing players in this match. So I think it was the sensible thing to do. It's not the end of the world that we're not going to win the cup. I'd much rather focus on the league. But you never know, we might get an equaliser here. Does that mean it goes to a replay or does it go to the extra time? Here's Hernandez. Not a great ball there, but we're still on it. Gabriel trying to feed it through. Look at that closing down from the 2 players. Here's Gabriel again into Hernandez. Lovely ball out wide to Prieto. Crossed into Milanov. Milanov. Oh, this is wonderful play. It deserves a goal. And it gets one. Prieto. Equaliser at the death. What brilliant football. It was a result of a poor header that led to Prieto's shot. But it was... Oh, look at that passing. Left to right. Back and forth. Absolutely wonderful. The cross wasn't amazing, but it did put the defender under pressure and he headed it into Prieto's path, who has scored on his debut. And does that mean we're going to extra time? We shall find out. I don't know the rules. Nope, we're still going. Battered up the pitch like a cod. And it's still going. Why is the whistle not blowing the ref? Why is the ref not blowing the whistle? There we go, finally. Does that mean we're going to extra time? Nope, it must be going to a replay, which isn't great. So, a 2-2 draw means we go to the randomizer. We can lose any player from the 18 match day squad unless they made their debut. Now, there are players, I think Laken, for example, isn't protected even though he's not made his debut. I haven't really stipulated these rules, but the players making their debut are protected. But the players not making their debut aren't protected because they're one of the 18 match. It doesn't quite make sense, but they're not protected until they make their debut. Making the rules up as they go along, it sounds like, but I'd already decided that one in the back of my mind. Anyway, let's go back in and use the randomizer. So, first of all, let's steal 2 players from Murcia. I don't really need to steal 2 players. They're going to be number 13 and number 6. Could do with some defenders. We're going to steal Jara, which is a winger. We could do with a winger. So he's moving to Atletico Madrid, and the other player's 13. Which is David Mateos, who's centre back. Yes, I wanted a left back, but centre back's good, I suppose. And we're going to lose 2 players, which will be number 11 and number 9. 2 attackers. At least we're not losing defenders. So number 9, Adai and Zaza are leaving. Off he goes. And Zaza, who is on a lot of money, so we will reduce that for Murcia. We don't want to put them into debt. So I'm going to edit his contract. We'll just make it 10 grand a week. I think that's fair, isn't it? Hey everyone, I've just realised whilst editing this video that Zaza and Adai, they both made their debuts. I'm a bit of an idiot. I don't pay attention to my own rules. My mind's everywhere. It's all over the place. So I failed you there. We have got rid of Zaza and Adai against the rules. Maybe I should have some sort of forfeit and lose a player for breaking my own rules. It is just a simple mistake. So if you think I should be punished in a Football Manager terms, nothing weird, then let me know in the comment section below. I've just realised. Wake up, Paul. That was the first leg, so it's a 2-legged cup competition. So we're going to play the home leg against Murcia. We're 2-2 at the moment. I don't know if away goals count. Let's have a look. Not really sure, actually. It doesn't quite make it clear. But so there's no replay. We're just going to play a second leg in a few days' time, in a few weeks' time, in fact. It's the last match of the episode. Then we're taking on second place Villarreal, Clash of the Half. We're 1 point above them at the moment. Our form's decent, theirs is excellent. We're going to have to watch out for them. And I've changed the formation. I think it just fits better with what we have available at the moment. Griezmann's going to play behind Torres and Higuain. I don't know, should I play him as... Let's play him as shadow strikers. We're effectively playing 3 up front with no wingers. So the only sort of cover we have down the wings is from the fullbacks. Xhaka is going to play left back because Sergi is suspended for this one. So we don't really have much option down there. I like the look of this team. I don't know whether this is a good formation or tactic to use, but we're going to give it a go. Incidentally, it's also my birthday on the game, 28th of October. Put that in your diaries for next year. Classic 4-4-2 from Villarreal. They've got Bacca up front. I didn't realise he was playing for Villarreal. He's on loan from AC Milan. Have they loaned him in real life? If so, interesting. Quality finisher. Gonna have to watch out for him. I wouldn't mind stealing Bacca. Let's get on with this. Stretch. Got it on attacking. I mean, I don't know whether it's sensible changing the tactics at this point, but I feel like we've not really got many strong wingers. Let's play something a bit different as Higuain is tackled. That front 3 though, Torres, Higuain and Griezmann, that should be quality. Bakambu's on the charge. Here's Bacca. Bacca all the way back. And they're passing it around us nicely here. This looks dangerous. Oh, Bacca fires it wide. Struggled to retain possession. Let's retain possession then. Free kick. Kroos whips it in. Godin. Oh, wide. We are dominating in terms of shots, but at the moment it's Bacca on the attack to make it 1-0. And at the same time we've lost first place. I don't know whether we can go the distance with this formula. If we can win the league with score 1 still, and that would be the most incredible achievement. Because it's so unpredictable. Just this loss could spiral into a few more losses and then suddenly you've got problems. But it's not good enough at the moment, at this present moment in time. I'm going to... My phone, shut up. I think what we would do is I'm going to exploit the middle. Just get rid of some of these things. I think I've got too many buttons on. It works with my super overpowered tactic, but in fact, why have I got it in fairly wide? I didn't look at this properly. Let's go fairly narrow. I don't really know tactics. I just make things up and hope for the best. More often than not, it does seem to work. So I think intuitively I know something. But I do, when I'm panic, I do force things a bit too much and try and hope. Just hope that something happens. Nothing's happening. I'm going to bring off Torres. I'm going to throw on Rodrigo. And he's going to play... Yeah, we're playing as a complete forward. And Gabi's going to come off for Layson, who's going to make his debut. So he's protected today. This might be a loss in a crucial game. If they win 1-0, they're still my best player on the day. And currently, that's Kroos or Modric. No, it's Godin, in fact. In fact, now it's Modric again. This is not good. I think... Guys, I'm going to have to save it here. I'm going to have to go for the Invincity one. You guys said if you have to, use this tactic. And I think we have to today. Going to bring Saul on to play behind Higuain. And we're just going to hope. We have to hope that we can get back into... Come on, we could do this. We can get back into this. Maybe Griezmann on the left would have been a better option. But, oh well, we're going for it. Overload it is for the last 10 minutes. It's not going to work. Overload doesn't work. Or maybe it will today for the first time in history. Here's Modric. That was an adventurous ball and it was not good enough. And Bakambu, can he kill the game off? He's charging forwards. He's crossed it in. Great defending by Godin. I think we're going to lose here. Our second league game of the season. One front does well. And that's not a great ball. We've dominated shots and everything. Oh, Saul! Maybe this is the chance. Griezmann through to Higuain. Higuain off the crossbar. We're losing our best player in the day. I have no idea who that is, but we're going to find out in a second. More importantly, we've lost against second place team who moves above us. It's not been a great day, has it? 0-0 draw, 2-2 draw against lower league opposition, and now a 1-0 loss. And what is Xhaka doing there? We're 1-0 down. Why are you hitting the ball out of play like that? Fool. 23 shots to their 4. So the tactic was fine, I think. The first one we used. We dominated. We didn't dominate possession, but we dominated the opportunities in this game. And we just couldn't break them down. We're losing Modric. That's a disaster. Well, I've motivated them for the next game anyway. That's a frustrating one. Really frustrating. Modric is going to Villarreal. I think I'd better put his wages down a bit. I'm going to reduce them 300k a week. I mean, that's crazy, isn't it? We're going to put that down to 100k a week. I think Villarreal can probably afford that, but that's fair enough. Off he goes. Don't know if he can play. We'll just go to... by the way, I am looking at the teams and seeing if they're not registerable. He's ineligible because he's already played for 2 more teams. But if I remove bans, no, I don't think Modric can play. So there's going to be certain players that just are stuck at clubs until the end of the season, and then I guess Villarreal could either keep him next season or sell him on for a big profit. So poor old Modric, he's stuck there for the rest of this season. That is kind of the flaw with this save, but it doesn't really matter because it's not a long save, so it's not like we're ruining the careers of players because this is inevitably only going to be one season. Next episode then, we're going to be taking on CSK Moscow once again. Barcelona is the big one though, and we're at home, and then Malaga away from home. Today was a blow, losing that game. We might be down in 3rd by the time we take on Barcelona. Things are still pretty positive on the whole though, and I'm enjoying it. That's the main thing. Thanks for watching today's episode. Until next time, enjoy FM18 and I'll see you very soon.